let me explain a bit what is going on and what I'm trying to do. And I need to fix my microphone. Ta-da-da, a little bit of light. How to make it? I need to buy some kind of stuff for light. Never know what is the best. Okay. I guess it's all right. Anyway. Probably I need to make my sound of music a little bit smaller, lower with tone, I don't know. A media source. All right. So what I'm facing a problem right now. I'm gonna make myself slightly bigger. Okay. So I'm facing a problem. This is basically an application that I'm trying to make right now on iOS, which is this one, which is called Screen Time Monitor. This is my very recent app that basically should show you the graph and the mood tracker. The mood tracker is something that I did very recently, and I try to implement it now for iOS, but I have this problem that basically when I run the app, I cannot see anything. I see an empty screen. Last time when I was doing it, I realized that this is because it's emulator. So theoretically, I should be able to run it on the iPad, which I'm supposed to see in here. I will trust. But I don't want to share my iPad because my iPad screen because it's not ready. My iPad is not ready to be shared. So let me try. I need to try to configure it somehow for emulator, but I don't know how sincerely. So this is basically what I see. I will try to run it on iPad, and you will not be able to see it. Or I can share it. I have no idea. Let me try to kill all of my applications that I have on iPad. Maybe I will be able to share it with you. Dun, 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 dun. All right, maybe I'm gonna share it. So firstly, I will replace it. And once it's gonna run, I will show you what do I have. And also I have 3% charged, so it's not very good. Okay, I need to put my lamp a bit up. Okay, this is maximum up that I can imagine, I guess. All right. So on my iPad, it is actually somehow working. But you can clearly see by probably locks that they are running. But it's not showing me the apps that I was using. So let me see. Mood screen. Okay, let me try to add on Streamlabs to show my iPad how I do it. Display capture, right? Gonna probably turn off my Wi-Fi. Put airplane mode, probably the best. All right, so I'm gonna put display capture. I'm just now adding. Wait, this is not what I want. I want to change it, but I wanted to change it for my iPad and I cannot. Okay, I need to delete it. So I don't know how. Okay, let's try to talk to Cursor about it. Let's try to talk. Oh, well, actually it is showing something to me. So when I launch on iPad, I do see the app, but not on emulator. How can I fix it? Let's see. Today I did 14 kilometers. Through this 14 kilometers, 8 kilometers I ran and 8 kilometers I was just walking. And I had some very curious thoughts. Just talking meanwhile, Cursor is running. No, I launched on iPad. I don't need an iPad. I need iPhone. Okay. So the thing is that I'm thinking. So the way how I like to run, it's basically from my place to the beach. And because this is quite far away, I need to run around like 1 hour, which is approximately 8-9 kilometers. So for me, it's quite a lot, especially if you want to do it like every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, it's quite hard. So what is happening? Oh yeah, now it's working, right? Great. I need to commit. So what is happening? Finishing my story about the running and then I will proceed. The thing that is happening is that when I run, I need to calculate my times that I'm going to run for very, very long time. So normally I'm starting, like I do a little like warm up. And when I run, I already like run moderate. I'm not like going crazy, super fast, etc. Because I know that I need to last for 1 hour run. And I need to like, if I'm gonna like waste all my energy from the very beginning, it's not gonna help me anyhow. And there is a really interesting psychological effect that I notice. So the thing is, as soon as I start running, I see that Barcelona is super like running place. Everybody, especially in the morning, especially next to the beach, they are running. So in my area where I live, there are not that much people that you can encounter to run because they are normally just like sleep, and I like to run more early, and there is no place to run, so you basically need to run on the streets, so it's not very popular. This period I'm running quite calmly, but as soon as you go in closer to the beach area, there are way more runners, and somehow, and I guess that this is something that I feel, or this is just, maybe something that I imagine to myself, but somehow the runners who are going faster than me, I feel like they're looking at me like some kind of like you're a loser. Like, I'm running faster. Look, I'm so cool. And they don't know, of course, that I'm running maybe already half of an hour longer than they are, because I'm not leaving next like right next to the beach to go and run the whole like side of the seashore, which is basically what runners are do. They go to the seashore and run, and I need to go like through whole city to the beach and run. And so I have a whole bunch of psychological doubt inside of my head. First one, are those people really trying to show me that they're like glancing at me and then like I'm running faster than you, or it's just my imagination? Secondly, even if they look at me like this, why do I need to explain them that, like, I notice inside of me that I want them to know that, like, look, it's not that I'm a loser, that I don't know how to run fast. It's just that I run maybe longer, but you don't know about this, which is totally crazy. And I was like, why even I consider and think what other people will think about how I run? This is crazy. But this is something that I catch myself on. And I don't know anyone around me who would run or who would run the same style the way how I do. So I'm really very curious. Or for instance, I have constant feeling as my naive, friendly, constant feelings that if I run on the street and I see another runner coming across me, I kind of like feel empathy for him. And I was like, oh, well, like you're from my team. I'm like, high five. Like, you're a great, like, because you run and I run and like, we're so cool. I never did it because I'm scared. But that's what I feel like I want to do because I'm like friendly. And as I say, maybe this is my naiveness. So about running, this is literally what I had. And I noticed myself today. This is like from where I got this need to explain myself to people. And this is kind of a need that other people would understand you why you do this or that thing. This is some kind of historical. I feel like it's something like embedded of social consciousness inside of us that I cannot explain any other way. So let's see, what do we have? We have mood and we have screen time. Okay, this pop-up for family control we might touch a little bit later. Today is January 31st. We have some tutorial. Screen time uses sample data on iOS. This is so bad. Certification limits uses sample data on iOS. What are you trying to tell me? What Cursor did? Track mood changes before and after app session. For people who are new and they don't know what I did, I'm gonna show you that basically this is Cursor on Android. The application, as I said, consists of two main parts. The first part, it's very typical. The application like this already exists, which is tracking of your app's activity. For instance, on this emulator, I was writing a scientific calculator application, so I spent 6 hours just having this open. And screen time monitor. Well, I guess I'm not killing the application. Like I'm not closing Android Studio, whatever. So this was staying there for a very long time. And screen time monitor. So this is just the first stuff that we can consider. Just the time, and like it's ordered by the time you use the application. Right. This was 17th of January. You can see it here, and like you can play around with graph, make it bigger, make it smaller, like this, right in here. This was bigger. I used a lot of stuff in here. So this is one part. And the second part that I have, well, you probably need to switch the language to English because it's Ukrainian. So there is a screen time mood tracker. Mood tracker, I don't know if such kind of application exists already, but I consider my idea is kind of a genius, but I need to work on it. I'm iterating, as I say. I'm trying. If it's not working, I will try again. I will test out. What happened to my voice? Maybe I need some water. Anyway, so the idea of this part is that you click setup. On a first launch, it just automatically shows you. Here you have all of the list of your applications on the phone, like all of applications from your phone. And then you mark with checkbox the one that you want to track your mood about. So you click save. And then every time outside of screen time monitor application, when you open up, you're going to see a pop-up asking you how is your mood right now. So let's say now I'm 3. Done. I registered my mood before I started to play this game, for instance. It's loading. It's why so slow. So then I'm gonna play. This is, by the way, another game that I used to play. I used to do. I not used to play it, but I did it. This is kind of a bug. Probably it's loading, but it's not the point that I want to show you. So now I want to leave the app and I should get the pop-up back. Now that it should appear. It should appear, and it's not appearing. Because it's probably very slow. So go, close. No? Okay, let's try and calm loop. So as usual, last time I showed it on the simulator, it didn't work. On the phone, I tested it. So I'm not even worried that it's not working properly. So anyway, I hope you got the idea that you track your mood before and after you open the application. Just my emulator goes super slow. I cannot, it's not loading properly. So that's what I'm trying now to repeat on iOS. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it because screen time uses sample data. I have no idea what does it mean. What does it mean that screen time using how it was sample data? We should track the real data. Just answer the question. Don't change anything in the code yet. No, don't change anything yet. All right. So meanwhile, I can at least, I know why. Come on. At least I can try to request access. Screen time monitor would like to access screen time. Activity data, perfect. Family control, but I gave it to you, so now I need to kill it. So this is pretty much stuff that I'm gonna do. I will test it out. I will kill the application. I will run it again. I gave the permission, so now it's polishing. I requested the... I clicked don't allow. I need to continue, okay. Android user here. Napokus, hi. Oh, interesting, but really interesting, and I wanted to say, so what is passcode? 000? Done. Yes, it's 000. Perfect. It is working. So my ideas that I wanted to say, last stream we were discussing a lot about the whole how to say it correctly, which word would describe it. It's kind of like whole negativism, upsetness. That's those words, if they are existent. Criticism around artificial intelligence. Also, like lately on LinkedIn, I saw a lot of posts or kind of like girl and a boy, and they are like talking and they say, oh, you code, and another say, yes, I'm code, and they show that one code was like code, and another girl she's coding with artificial intelligence, or boy, vice versa. And there are a lot of criticism, and they saying like, oh, but like if you code with artificial intelligence, this is not real coding, and you're like not a real developer. We discussed it last time. My point right now is that, for instance, now I am working with permissions, up tracking time. Already this is quite complicated, and it's not like it used to be that you just do one button, you press the button and you can do some stuff. But it's kind of like this kind of application is a little bit more advanced. There is no huge backend behind, but like device-wise, it already uses different settings. I mean, protecting right now the vibe coding stuff, but yeah, and there is a big discussion around this. But as I said, we will not escape artificial intelligence. Developers need to adapt. And if no, then I guess it's going to be late. All right. Maybe I need to go pick up some water just a little bit later. Or maybe I have, what is it I have here? Some stuff that I had on my table for half of a year. I'm going to take it. It's just no drugs. It's just like painkiller for like with honey and some stuff like this. It's all right. Okay, so what we're gonna do? I'm gonna play maybe for around 1 minute my Dreidel application, Now it's 17:01. Let's try 1 minute. Grominto. There is no discussion. It is the final result that counts. The user do not care one bit how the project was created. In general, I agree with you. Of course, there are some cases where users might care how this was created, but there are special. Like, for instance, there kind of like might be, I don't know, coding vegetarians. Oh my God. Am I just discovering a new, you cannot say I'm covering, like, am I discovering right now a new type of coding terms? Yeah, so if you are this person who wants to use software that was never wipe coded, or you want to like use only one special type, you can. But I agree with you. Gromitno, sorry. Gromitno. Maybe you're Ukrainian. Are you Ukrainian? Purist. So eventually I just think that it's I agree that it doesn't matter for the average person. Yes. All right. Hail Neg. Thank you so much for follow. Give me an example of app where users say, oh, they vibe AI coded. Then I will not use it. Chromit. From Norway. Okay. Good. But it's just like somehow like the Gromitno, it sounded a bit Ukrainian to me. I cannot name you any application of this because, of course, it's probably like this not exist. But for instance, last time I was talking, today I'm like a lot of on psychological stuff, but when I already published quite a lot of application on stores. Majority of them wipe coded. Only one I started when AI was not yet so much advanced. And it's not very popular, actually. It's not one of the very popular. It's Calm Loop, but it's not that high on downloads as other applications. So developers would say this. If the only stuff that I can imagine, because it's like, I feel like they're stressing about the whole subject of job, and like before no one could do it and now people easily can do it. So people will always fear technology they do not understand or master. This is actually, I guess, true. I agree. But I was saying also, so like I will repeat this story, but it's like it just sits on me. Every stream I'm gonna repeat it, that when I did this Dreidel application, I showed it to my ex-colleague developer, and kind of like I was super happy that day because I published the application. I went through 5 times App Store rejection, and I came and I saw him and I was like, oh, I got my first 50 cents from my application, and I'm like super happy. And this is this Dreidel application that we are actually right now playing. I somehow was like imagining how I can do. Right, so the Dreidel in here is gonna spin around because there's some videos that I generated with artificial intelligence. Dreidel spins and like it's kind of like smooth because I was like calculating frames. It's not 3D, right? It's not Unity. It's native. So when I said this to him, I got criticized. Oh my God! Like, and this is what I don't understand. I don't understand the logic of people because I came to you and I'm showing you something cool that I do. And actually, a part that I'm enjoying, a part that I'm showing it online, a part that I already get my first 50 cents from this application, you're telling me, so you vibe coded it. Like you have nothing to do. Why would you do it? Like, wow, this is like, it's useless. He literally told me this and he imagined that like, normally I'm not going into open conflict with people. And those people just think that I'm not noticing that they are like toxic. But still, I'm like, I cannot understand the logic of this toxicity. Like, I'm sharing with you something cool. Why wouldn't you ask me how I do it? Or you can do something, you know? Well, you have more apps published than the most developers. Oh, I don't know. I guess now developers are publishing a lot, no? Like, I guess now. I have no idea, actually. Well, that developer, he had no application published. I can see it clearly by his reaction. If he would publish, he would not criticize. And I actually discussed it with another guy who worked as a product. Wow. He's like, oh, this is so amazing. This is so cool. I wish I could do it. Like, show me how you do it. More natural, no? Reaction. So it's not working. Choose apps. Why should I choose apps in here? And it should not. Okay, and click other. And there is nothing. Okay, let's see what Cursor told us. It means iOS you can't access real screen data. Okay. I just granted on the pop-up with permissions, but I have one problem. So I'm just writing the way how I see it, the way how I perceive it, and that's pretty much it. So, but I have no problem. So I played Dreidel up, got back, and I see that there are no activity in the app. Screen time. What does it mean? Like, I need this to be removed. This is not needed functionality. Why so? Firstly, let's see what will happen. What he will say to me. So you didn't data. Also, screen data can take few minutes to appear after use. Open, choose app. Yes, you understand that you say choose app, but there is no Dreidel app in here. Okay, let's see. Can you please remove that option for the screen tracking window / mode? We need to track all the apps, and also even if I would use this select app list, I don't have Dreidel in there. Can iOS app see when you go to the home screen if that's was what you showed on the Android version? That's what I want to see. I have no idea, Napocus, actually. So let me show you, for instance, any application that I have. Calm Loop, right? No. Okay, I will configure on my phone, because I don't know why emulator is going super bad. And on my phone is working super good, actually. So I go here. Screen time monitor. Oh, no, Calm Loop. I wish you could see what I do. So done. And so now I open Calm Loop. I see this screen, which is Calm Loop pop-up. I rate 2, done. And now I'm going back. And I got again. This is again the pop-up after I left the application. 5. I need to make a video maybe on YouTube how I play this game. So I don't know if I can do it on iOS. I will see. I have no idea, sincerely saying. Gromitno, thank you so much for follow. So, okay. Can't remove that option or track all apps automatically. iOS requires explicit user selection, apps or categories to report usage. There is an API to get all apps used without that selection. About Gradle not showing, the picker only shows apps that iOS allows to for screen. iOS is not exposing it to family controls on the device account. That's bad. Wow, we're gonna struggle with iOS restrictions. On Android, it's always so easy. So easy. Okay, make category selection the primary path. Do this all. He suggested the part to make category the primary path, category selection, auto open picker after permission, and update the UI text to remove the optional wording to do this. That's what we're gonna do. But why he would do it in the first place? Let's see. So yes. And oh my god, I am thinking about a lot about promoting the applications with advertisement. And I don't know. I wish I would know someone who would tell me, yes, if you pay, I don't know, to Google Ads to promote your apps on YouTube, Google Play, Google searches. But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to work. I don't know how good the profit of it. I need to see. Okay, let's rerun the app and we will see if we got any result. Let's see. What? Is it empty screen again? No. Okay. Good, but I see again just white screen, comma, this error in the logs, and I believe that if I will run it on my iPad, it will work. I guess this is a simulator problem. I can try to run it on my iPad. Let's see. I have my iPad here, but I will not share the screen already. Build succeeded. What? What? Oh my god, developer app certificate. Try again. General VPN device management. It's good, but my app is not there. If only you could see. Okay, and then it's not working. It's all right. Let me try on iPhone again. No, I don't want the screen time data only on real device. What if it was a widget instead? I think they can be interactive somehow. Widget on the home screen, you mean? I don't know. I let me, in such case, guys, I really want to try to make it, at least let's try to run it on iPad. If I will be able to run it on iPad, I will try to share my screen on iPad so you can see. Yeah, it's a good point to do. I like the idea, but I mean, for me, all right. Oh my God, I did a mistake here. I turn off my internet and wondering why is it not working. I firstly want to see that my basic application is gonna work. So it is actually working. So let me try to see if I can add. Do I have a Dreidel application? Here we go with the Dreidel app. Okay, we're gonna play some part and I will try to see if I can add display share monitor, right? Add source, add new source instead, add source. And I need, no, it doesn't make any sense. I need to delete it. I need somehow to add my iPad screen. Window capture, no. Browser source, macOS screen capture. Okay, Google, how to show my iPad screen on Streamlabs. Because I stream always on YouTube and on Twitch simultaneously. And I always run OBS and Streamlabs also simultaneously for doing it. But I don't know how to... I don't need desktop mirror, how to share Streamlabs. No, this is not what I want. Window capture or screen capture. To capture iPad. All right, let's try to do Windows capture. Configuring my stream on my stream. All right, add source. Add source. iPhone, no. Cancel. I don't need it. So maybe the problem is with my connection of iPad. Let me try to connect it again. Hello. I allowed my iPad. Okay, I can see my iPad. So probably now if I will try... no. Okay, and so now display capture, add source, add a new source, add. Why I cannot see it? This is terrible. Okay, let me see if I can do it on OBS. New, I need... I cannot see it on the list. This is terrible. But I used to do it. I don't know why it's not working. And of course, I don't want to rerun my computer to make it happen. Ah, it's so annoying. It's just not on my list. Sorry that you have this blinking stuff, but it's just not working. So the Xcode detecting that I have this. It is charged and connected, right? Or do I have a cable problem? Don't tell me that I have a cable problem. No, it's not. So I'm trying to change like the cable and stuff, and it's still not working. But what Cursor is telling me that I can show you this only if I will hard code my results. What is screen? Because you're running the simulator. Anyway, let me see if I can. Okay, on the worst part that on my iPad is working, and I need to show this. Hate it. Okay, I'm gonna Google how to stream labs, and this is called in Streamlabs display capture. And then I'm gonna say iPad is not showing up on the list. Because computer not recognize it. Maybe I should click video capture device. Camera. Add a new one. Now I'm gonna. Oh! Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! Oh yes! You can see it! 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 Oh my god! I cannot believe it. So this is actually working. I just gonna put it on the top of me. Great. This is my emulator right now. And I need to do the same for OBS because, guys, again, I stream always on YouTube and on Twitch. Okay, OBS. And we're gonna add new source, and it should be video capture device. This one, new one, and we are adding device Marina iPad. Okay, great. Where is it? Is it somewhere on behind? Why it's not here? No? Oh, this is me. Okay, no idea. It's not visible on OBS. Okay, meanwhile, I'm like, this is mood. This is what we have installed. Let me open, I don't know, reverse consent. I'm gonna leave this open just for some time, and we will see. Meanwhile, because now since I open it, I should be able to see on my tracker app that we actually can we actually can reflect the reverse audio application. Hello, hello, what's up? Hello, hello. We are configuring, playing with emulators, suffering a bit. That's what we do. How are you? I'm trying to make the screen monitor application, the one that I have on Android, but on iOS. And I'm already like 1 hour dealing with the permissions, emulators, and stuff. And when I managed to run my application, at least on my iPad, I faced a problem that I don't know how to share my screen on OBS and on YouTube. People need to see it. Actually, on YouTube, I already see that for some very weird reason, it's not reflecting the changes on my screen. But it doesn't matter. Now I'm gonna... Oh my God, Xena, can you hear it? You know what is this? This is my cat, literally, before going to toilet. And my cat, she is just amazing. What is this? Yes. Oh, no. I didn't want to delete myself. I deleted myself. My cat is just amazing because she just goes to human toilet. She goes to my toilet, like with no questions. So why I cannot see my iPad on? On OBS? It's not that easy. Guys from YouTube, I'm so sorry. But meanwhile, the part on the application is still, the one that is open, it's still accumulating the time, so we can see if it's gonna track. Meanwhile, OBS, please, I click again. Video, macOS screen, no. Whoa. So it's not working? That's a screen time monitor, and here it's supposed to appear the reverse audio game. It's already open. What can we open? Calm loop. Let's open it. Oh my God, you probably can hear how my cat is going to toilet. So it's not working. My iPad is not showed on YouTube. So this is Calm Loop application, the one that I already did with noises and stuff. You can actually, let me put some, let me put classical music for you from my app. You can hear it, no? Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. It's not playing? Why it's not playing? Oh my God, better shut up. Oh, everything is getting broken right now for me. iOS and Android have a lot of differences. Yes, and I am originally Android user. However, considering to change myself to iOS. But I'm never gonna, probably, like, because of development, I still need to keep both of them. But oh my God, the permission stuff on iOS, it's just crazy. Like, why I cannot just run whatever I want? No, so I cannot even show my iPad screen in here, which is just crazy. Let me try one more time. Video capture device. Okay, new one, device, Marina iPad. You literally can see. So this is the screen of how I'm adding. This just not working. Like, this is me. And this is my iPad. I can keep it like this. There are my pictures there, you can see. But it's not what I want. Okay, it's not working. Maybe I should go to settings. No. Should I put this? I'm just changing whatever, which make me super upset. I'm wasting so much time on it. Okay, let me Google. Why iPad is not shown or showing on OBS. Black as a video. What is video capture device? Okay, let me try one more time. Okay. Okay, they say that I need to show quick time bridge. I don't know. It's just killing me, like really. Should I 1 hour in a row? But this used to work and it's not working now. This is me again. And this is iPod. It's just not appearing. And this is super crazy. Okay, my last attempt. Okay, last attempt. Oh. Right. I'm recording actually my iPad screen now from, it's not working. Anyway, I don't know. Guys, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do to show you stuff? What if I'm gonna change this one? Nothing gonna change. I want to insult. This is reminding me on, you have to show us iPad manually. No, but you can see your on Twitch, you can see my iPad. This is my iPad actually on the top, right? Because I'm facing the permission on iOS, so I cannot run it on simulator. But the problem that I have is that I cannot. Where is the Calm Loop application? It should be here. What happened? Gonna kill it. Should be. Something is wrong here. Should I select Calm Loop in here? Yes, I should. I should select. That's what we need to work on. And where is Calm Loop? It's not on the list. This stream should be called like how I suffer. Like why you are not showing Calm Loop on the list. Why if I do it on Android, I'm showing everything. But here is some family controls that is not allowing me to see my own application on my own iPad. I think I need coffee and some. Oh my god. Okay, let me try a new screen capture.